Hi, my name is Amy and I'm with the Prevail Group.
I'm Dominic with Pal's Dog Training.
And we are here to talk about moving with our dogs, how stressful it can be. And Dominic is here to talk to us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Sure.
Thanks also for the program that you provide for dog owning real estate clients. It's very, very thoughtful, all of the ways that you found to serve them. So I'm happy to be a part of it today.
Thank you. Thank you. And we're really excited to have you.
Awesome. The moving process can be really stressful for dogs. Both just changing environments, right, kind of throws a lot of dogs off a little
Sure.
bit. But then also the process of moving. So their owners are acting kind of weird, hoarding everything in boxes, and lots of people may be coming in and out of the house, that kind of thing. So to keep your dog's stress level down and prevent unwanted behaviors from happening because of stress, I wanted to share some tips with you today.
Great. Yeah, I mean, that was one of the first things that we thought about when we were putting our program together is how can we reduce the stress on moving day? I mean, that's the biggest stress in any family's life. And so I can only imagine what it's like for our dogs. So yeah, any tips you have would be fantastic.
Absolutely. So yeah, the actual moving event, it can be a lot of commotion. One of the best things that you can do to prevent stress for your dog is actually to limit their exposure to all that commotion a little bit. So I know that in your program, you actually offer complimentary pet sitting during that moving process.
We do.
That's a huge, huge help for a lot of dogs. Besides just that, once they're kind of settled in the new home, you'll probably still be moving things around. One of the most important things I can recommend is to try to maintain your dog's physical exercise and mental and social stimulation. So, on the side of physical exercise, you might not have a lot of time on your hands when you're going through a move, so you might even substitute leash walks for some kind of off leash exercise, throwing a ball in a yard or getting your dog to run around some way or another. The other thing that can be a really big help, especially with mental stimulation, are puzzle toys. I'm a big fan of puzzle toys. Anything that you can kind of easily fill with food, right? Like this guy, and then it makes your dog do some kind of work to get that food out.
Sure.
So like knocking it over like
Okay.
that, right? That can provide some entertainment for your dog, can kind of take their mind off of things.
Sure.
And because the brain burns calories faster than any other organ, can help get out some excess energy too.
Right. Yeah. Madison, our lab right back here, she loves the puzzle toy, and it's the one with the actual puzzle, and you have to move the little
Okay,
slots
yep.
around. But she has gotten bored with it because she knows how to use it now. She's a little smart. She's a little
Sure.
smarty pants.
Yeah. So many of these too, either just the way that you stuff them, or for example, this one, you can choose the amount that you close it.
Oh.
So you can kind of modify the difficulty of them. I actually have a guide specifically for puzzle toys.
Wow. Okay.
And it tells you kind of how you can introduce them, how to kind of gradually make it more challenging. So you can get that. We can leave a link for that
Okay.
in the description.
Sure.
Maybe? Okay.
Well, that's a great tip. So, what about when you move into the new home? Is there any tips and tricks? I know new sounds, new environment,
Absolutely.
new home, so new rooms and smells. So, is there any tips that you have for that?
Yeah, definitely. So especially going around the neighborhood, like you said, there are lots of new things for the dog to get used to. For many of you, your dog's love language is probably food,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
So forming positive associations with all of the new things in the environment is really the way to go. A simple way to do that would just be to take some treats that your dog really likes out on your walk, and then anytime something like really new or just really noticeable happens, right? Like the dog behind the fence starts barking while you're walking, or there's like some new sound in the neighborhood.
Okay.
You can just feed a treat right after that. Your dog will start to associate it with
Okay.
positive experiences and not be so worried about it.
Huh. Well, hadn't even thought about that. That's really great tips. So, where can we get more information? I know you provide some pamphlets on all these different types of tips and tricks and things. So, where could we go to do that?
Right,
To find
yeah.
that?
So I have kind of cheat sheets for different common behavior problems. Best place to get those is my Facebook page. I'll release them all through there.
Okay.
So that's facebook.com/PelsDogTrainingCO.
Okay. Great.
And then you can also, if you're interested in in-home, in-person services,
Okay.
you can visit my website. That's pelsdogtraining.com, PALSdogtraining.com.
Awesome. Great. Well, thank you so much for taking the time. We have a new program called Pets Prevail, and we are looking to work with dog businesses like your own. Local dog businesses, very important to us to help you also build your business and provide services to our clients.
Absolutely.
So thank you for coming. You can go to prevailproperty.com and check out the Pets Prevail page. And there's a lot of information there on how we help our dog lovers. So thank you, and everybody have a great week.
Terrific.